Fred Dixon, CEO of ITTN. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
It's my pleasure. We're so excited to have you back, Shane.
So, I know a lot of the time people kind of thinking of the United States now, and they're saying, the dollar being a little bit stronger, it maybe doesn't offer quite as good value for money as maybe it did 10 years ago or so. But I really think what you guys offer, say, especially with your winter outing program, it's exceptional value.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we totally agree. And we know travel has become a little bit more expensive across the board. And so we really focus on value-driven programs, particularly in the winter.
Right.
So if you're looking for good value, you're looking to add that extra trip on in the year, or even just a short weekend getaway, Jan and Feb in New York City really are the best value of the year. So you not only have the best value in terms of hotel pricing and Broadway and theater, but you also have Restaurant Week in New York. So all of our programs, Broadway Week, Restaurant Week, Hotel Week, and Must See Week, all run concurrently in Jan and Feb to give you the best value. So everything you want to do in New York is on extra value. 2-for-1s on Broadway, 2-for-1s on the major museums and attractions, price fixed at all the restaurants, and then really the best hotel rates of the year. So it's a terrific way for the trade to provide value to their customers and give people really the best of New York. And our winters have been really mild lately. Touch wood, that's going to continue. But no, thank you for saying that. It is a tremendous program, and we want more people to think about it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I know a lot of you guys who are trying to push people maybe out of Manhattan that have, visited New York once or twice, out into the 5 boroughs. Like Queens, for example, that seems to be really up and coming.
It really is, and especially when it comes to diversity and cuisine, culinary offerings in Queens are off the chart. You've got sports with the US Open, of course, out there, but really deep arts and cultural opportunities as well. Food tours are big in Queens. And from Times Square, just in the center of Midtown, you can be in the heart of Queens in 10 to 15 minutes on the train. It is so convenient. And the boroughs really are, I think, a tremendous opportunity, particularly for a market like Ireland that is so familiar with New York. And you're comfortable here, you know it. To come back again and to have new neighborhoods to explore is really important. And we've been working closely with the trade to offer a lot of that new product and promoting it and pushing it to the consumers to make sure that they know they can keep coming back to New York again, never be disappointed, always have something new to see.
Yeah, and I noticed you've got quite a few new hotels opening up there as well.
Yeah, a lot of hotel development happening, always in Manhattan, of course, but Brooklyn and Queens continue to be a real epicenter for new hotel development, which is opening more neighborhoods. And you do get a little bit better value when you go across the river into Queens. And again, just 10 minutes subway to Times Square.
Yeah, and definitely a bit more of a chilled out vibe out there.
Yeah, totally chilled out vibe. And, not inconsequentially, you have the best views of Manhattan, right? You got to get out of Manhattan to see that skyline view, and you really get that in Queens.
Yeah, and I suppose switching back to Manhattan, I know the competition in your observatories, that's really heating up. There's a lot of new developments.
It's amazing, when they said we were getting new observatories, I wasn't sure if the city could support 5 observatories, 5 major observatories. But the good news is we are, and they're all thriving and doing incredibly well, all offering their own unique experiences from City Climate Edge to Summit, which is the newest, and they're really sort of immersive experience that they offer. Rock Center has new attractions as well, and of course One World is so iconic, and the Empire State Building just keeps reinventing itself and just does a bang-up job, is the most famous of them all. So people are coming and they're doing multiple observatories on a visit. Choose one in the morning to see this kind of view, and then come back and choose a different one in the evening, or take advantage of one of their experiences. It's really incredible, and there's no better way to see New York than from up above.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Fred Dixon, CEO of ITTN, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
It's our pleasure, and it's one of our most beloved markets, and we're lucky to have the secretest or not so secretest weapon of all, Trevania, on our side. And she's just remarkable. And so, we love you guys, and anything we can do, just let us know.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.